Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Kuma's Kitchen and another original Kevin Riley Kuma's Kitchen recipe. This all came about because I had leftover shredded coconut from something a while ago and it was starting to get a little dry. I was a little worried about it, so I said, let's use it. Also, I've got packages of graham wafers because I ordered them on Amazon, so I ended up with a whole bunch of them. And it's like, well, we got to start using some of those up. Well, I've come up with something quite fantastic, actually. I call these Gooey, Chewy coconut chocolate bars. And they are quite a little gooey, quite chewy, and very, very delicious. Well, look at that. Just look at that. There's a base of graham wafer, and then there's the coconut. There's condensed milk in here. Yeah, I also had cans of condensed milk I had to use up. And and there's coconut in there and bits of chocolate. Yeah, that is fantastic. It's a great mixture of flavors and it's nice and chewy. All right, let's go in the kitchen. Make some of that right now. To make these bars, just a couple of simple ingredients, really. And for me, it's using up some ingredients I had left over in my kitchen, so perfect. Right, across the front, well, we've got chocolate. That's never left over, there's always chocolate. Anyways, that's 8 ounces or 230 grams of dark chocolate broken into pieces and chunks. And it's going to be split a little bit, about 2/3 and 1/3 when we go to use it. Over here, a 1/4 cup of sugar, and again, that's my favorite unrefined cane sugar. Any kind of blonde sugar is good. Here, 1/2 cup of melted butter, 1.5 cups of shredded coconut. Over here, 1 can, and that's like one of these. So Eagle, or this one is the Nestle. I'm not really sure if that's Mosa or Mocha, but anyways, then one of these cans of condensed milk. And then the graham wafers, and that is 12 full sheets like that. 12 full sheets of graham wafers. So, first thing you want to do, crunch up the graham wafers. We got the food processor on hand here. And I like to just kind of break them up when I put them in there. It also actually feels kind of good too. It says, ooh, crumble. So, yeah, take out your aggression. Break those up. There we go. Yeah, same time, I'll throw the sugar in there with them too. And then I'm gonna pulse that until get down to crumbs. Here we go. Oh, couple pieces there. All right, that's looking good. Yeah, it's all crumbled. So what I did now is get the running again. And as it's running, I'm going to drizzle in the butter. All right, so it's mainly coming together. There's always going to be a little bit of butter that goes towards the bottom, so I always like to go through here and bring it up, mix it around, maybe give it one more pulse just to make sure. And that looks pretty good. All right, put that off to one side. Now, what I've got here is a 9x9 cake pan or a baking pan, and move you guys over there a bit. And I've lined it with wax paper, or not wax paper, cooking paper. That's it. Wax paper. That'd be kind of messy in the oven. All right, so cooking paper or baking paper, whatever you call it. And to get it stick, I always rub the pan with a little bit of butter first, and then that's just kind of like a glue to hold it in place until I get this all in there. So let's put our graham wafer butter mixture in there. Oh yeah, that looks good. Got a little bit in here to scrape out. Oh, that smells good. I love the smell of when you do this with graham wafers. It just smells so delicious. It's the butter and graham wafers mixture. Graham wafers by themselves are nice. They're okay. But when they get mixed in with butter, now we're talking. All right, so I got off to one side. Got a little bit in there. All right, now what I'm going to do is just spread the mixture around here in the bottom of the pan. We get it pretty even. Now once it's pretty even, start flattening it down. Now, one of the things you can use is a glass or something. I just use my hand, go around like this, I can kind of feel it. And get that all pretty even. Doesn't have to be perfect, of course, but pretty even across there. So we tap it down in place until we've got it pretty solid. All right, that's get in there, you guys. That's looking good. Next thing I want to do is mix up these guys. So I'm going to grab a bowl. I'm going to toss all of the coconut in here, and then I'm going to mix the condensed milk into the coconut. I'll get all that in there. Oh, that's wonderful stuff. Anybody else here like condensed milk in their coffee? Because I tell you, once I got hooked on that, I went, especially when I was over in Singapore, and they have kopi C, which is coffee with condensed milk in it. Oh, you're not going back. It's so good. And Vietnamese coffee too, they do it with that way. I believe maybe when I was in Indonesia I had it that way. I'm trying to remember. All right, so now just mixing until we get all that mixed together into nice gooiness. See how easy this is to make? This is wonderful. Cut through a bit. All right, now what I want to do is I want to take about 2/3 of the chocolate, just roughly, it doesn't have to be perfect, but roughly 2/3 of the chocolate, I'm going to mix it in there. Looks about 2/3. Okay, good. So now I'm mixing again. All right. All right, so once that's all pretty well mixed in, let's get that in on top of that graham wafer crust. Well, there's a nice coconutty smell in the air. All right, and then again, spread that out evenly. Okay, that looks pretty even. So now what do we do? First thing we do, most important thing we do. Oh, that's already heavenly. Just the coconut and the condensed milk. Now, take those chocolate pieces and just sprinkle them around over top. Maybe get them a little more even than that. Spread them out a bit. Yeah, just random chocolate bits across the top. All right, that's ready to go in the oven. Look at that. That didn't take long, did it? Quick and easy. Let's get you over there. There we go. All right, that's looking good. All right, that's going to go in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. I'll see you back here in 30 minutes. All right, That's been 30 minutes in the oven. That's looking absolutely fantastic. You got that just kind of a golden browning happening there. That chocolate is melted. Oh yeah. Cool. What you want to do now, I'm going to leave this here for 30 minutes just to cool down. And then another 30 minutes into the fridge to chill. So about an hour before you want to cut into this. You cut into it now, it's just be a gloopy mess. So 30 minutes cooling down, 30 minutes chilling, or more. More is fine. And I'll see you back here in an hour. Now that's been sitting out cooling down for a little over half an hour, and then it was in the refrigerator for a good half hour. It's probably been about an hour and 15 minutes since this came out of the oven. Feels good. So what I'm going to do now is just cut it into bars. So I like to just cut it into squares like brownies. So let's go down one down the center. Oh yeah, it's good and hard now. That's good. It's hardened up. All right. Cut down the center here. And another cut right down through there. Chocolate's getting in the way. Oh, look, that's ready to come out. So let's grab more chocolate. All right, lift one of those out of there. Look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Fantastic. So that's it. We're ready for dessert. All right, if you like this recipe, stick around. There's a lot more original Kuma's Kitchen Kevin Riley recipes here on the YouTube channel from the last few years now. So check those out, and also make sure that if you're new here or you haven't yet done so, make sure you subscribe and click that notification bell. That's really important. Otherwise, you miss out on a lot of new videos coming out. And, you know, we come up with a new original recipe every week. You don't want to miss those. Sometimes, you never know, it's going to be just the one that you wanted. Also, if you've been enjoying these videos and you're really into this and you would like to help support the creation of more Kuma's Kitchen videos, please consider becoming a patron. For just $3 a month, you can be helping to create all these videos, and also you get all the cool stuff that the patrons get. So consider that. The link is down below. Now go make these and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.